Alright, so I wanted to I've only been playing Minecraft for a couple months. But as you can see here, I caught a zombie villager. Let me show you my setup real quick. This is inside my compound. That's a new wall I'm putting up over there. But this was my first initial wall. And these are half slabs up here, so nothing can spawn on top of, as I understand. So I set up this little pool here that pushes anything that goes in the water down into this pit. Zombies, skeletons, and spiders all spawn out here. I've also noticed that once a zombie gets in the water, and I just give him a little whack, and he cries out, any zombies within hearing distance come running. Alright, so I appear a zombie. Let me see if I can find one real quick. I doubt it, but we'll try. No, nothing's spawning right now. Alright, it's 3:45 a.m. and game time. Run back over here. Usually I find around 4:30. Like say it just clicked over to 4 a.m. Around 4:30 there's like another spawn. And it's typically zombies when it does. Alright, so we'll just wait 10 more. Nothing. Beggars. Let me just run back over here one more time. See, there's skeletons. Alright, so anyways, zombies see me, they come walking over, they hop right in the water. Like I made a pit over there, but they always like walked around it. But this one here, I don't know, they just come walking right up, hop that little dirt thing and jump right in the water. They go down there. So what's the villager zombie spawn rate? Isn't it like 3 or 5% or something? So I catch them, and I'll usually catch like 3 or 4 zombies at a time with one villager in it. So I'll sit back here and pick off the regular zombies with a bow and arrow. I have accidentally killed zombie villagers before, but I try to pick off the regular zombies, and then once I have the zombie villager, I put down, this isn't usually here, I'm getting ready to transport him, but I'll put down like dirt there, and that dirt won't be there, and then I'll break the gate, and I'll break the trapdoor. I'll break those so he can walk into that room. Sometimes they'll get stuck right here, and like these, that dirt block won't be there, so I'll walk over there and he'll come in here, then I'll put a dirt block behind him, and I kind of force his path. So anyways, I get a zombie villager in there. Where the hell did that come from? Oh, was he a fisherman or something? Did he just throw me a fish? Come here. So once I have a zombie villager trapped in here, and I put dirt blocks around them. Oh, look at that. I love converting villagers because they have such fantastic prices. But I'm probably going to change him to something else anyway. So once I get one trapped in there, then over here I grab a splash potion of weakness and my golden apple. I run back over here. I start the conversion. That, can't really see him right now. But he was my first one that I converted. And I get 12 emeralds from him daily for melons. The watermelons. But he was my first. And then I made made rooms over here. This one was actually a kid. I gave him bread and him bread, and they both made a kid, and that's the kid. He's grown up, but he doesn't really give me super good prices. Like this guy, come here. He gives me pretty good prices. Say instead of 32 rotten flesh, I only need 18. Instead of 3 gold bars, it's 1. Except I don't want to give him either one. But he doesn't really give... Oh, yeah, I guess he does. Oh, well, I also got the raid. I just did a raid thing. So that might be a raid victory price. You see, they aren't all that great. Instead of 18, 13. Okay, so... so then I force this guy's path because I want to move him. So in a minute I'll break that block so his only path is to come down this way. And you have to be careful that they don't get too much headroom. Like right here it's not a problem, but right here, if I don't have this and I have an overhead space, they'll jump up and escape. That's happened to me once before. Anyway, so I force his path. I've got more rooms down here. I just force him in here, and then throw a dirt block in behind him so he can't get out. And then I give him the job I want. So let's see. Alright, go that way. See? And then I'll throw a brick behind me in case he gets around behind me like that. I'll be like, come on. Come on, got your new bed down here. They don't usually follow that good, but then I come in, throw a block down. Oh look, he just threw, did he throw me seeds? I wonder, I think that's just because I have the raid victory, right? Watch, I bet these guys don't throw me anything. I just gave this guy his profession, which is, what is this, weaponsmith? Eventually I'll take this out. So I've got a block right here so he can't step up. And I'll put down a pillar like this so I can get in just one block further. Oh, look at that, he just threw me an axe. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what the other ones have. So I just put all that down to get his path. I've only got 2 spaces left for anybody to throw me anything. These 2, I had a block down there, so I just left them a window so they could talk in between rooms. And I had a block right there. And one day I came down and this room was empty. I was like, oh shoot, what? Because this guy has unbreaking and infinity. And I came down here and the room was empty. I was like, what the flying hell? And then I came over to this room, they were both in here. I was like, how the hell did he get through a single block opening? But so I just opened it up, and then I came down a couple days later and they spawned a golem. I don't know why, there's no danger down here. But anyways, I made this guy a cartographer. He's giving me a really good deal on paper right now. But this is just because of the raid victory. I like that you can hear him writing. That's pretty cool. So this guy gives me thorns, which I put thorns on iron armor, and then I put down a dispenser, and then when they stand in front of it, I put armor on them. Although it sucks you can't see it on them. Not that I want them to look buff, I just want to know, did I give this guy a helmet? Does this guy... I had one other trap on this side, but it really doesn't get used all that much. This guy in here, he gives me Silk Touch for, I think he was another converted. Yeah, he gives me Silk Touch for 1 book and 1 emerald. And that's not the raid price. That's the everyday price. But he also came with Curse of Binding and Curse of Vanishing. But I have Silk Touch on tap. I do occasionally buy lanterns. As a matter of fact, let's get him past expert. And see what he gives me next. He graduates. And name tags. Name tags for 9. That might be a little bit of a raid price because I think some of the other ones give me name tags for like 15. And the non-zombie villagers that were cured give them to me regular for, is that 20 or 28? Yeah, that's, where'd my button go? I put buttons in different places. So, this here was just for directive. I had, let me just clean this up real quick. Get rid of some of this crap. Alright, so I keep these in stacks of 12 because he only buys 12 at a time, 12 every day. So that's my regular price, that's not the raid price. But put in 12. And then come back here. I gave him his own little plot so he can work all day. See, he won't sell me any more than 12 a day. Alright. So I put them behind iron doors just in case every once in a while, because I have this open, just like occasionally every once in a while, a zombie will spawn inside my compound, and I've caught them, like I'm out doing something else, and then I come over here, and I come down here, and there's a zombie walking around. One time, I caught one of those little bastard zombies running around, and I'm not gonna say I was scared to death, but I was pretty concerned that he was gonna get down and kill that guy. So I have everything. I have them all like secured, like nothing's getting in there. Nothing's getting in this guy's house or place. Whoops. I had taken the iron door off to transport that guy. So I have him behind iron doors, so nothing can get in. I got these up, so one of those little bastard zombies, if he does get in here somehow, can't just hop over this block. Everybody's as protected as possible. So I probably have at least 6 rescued or cured zombie villagers. I also have, when I first got to this city, or this village, there was maybe 5 or 6, maybe 8. But, shoot, we can't see it. Let me just run down over here real quick. I found this village because I was on my way that way because there's hilly snow-topped mountains over there that I wanted to get to, but I never made it there. So this is I saw a really great video by Blue Nerd, and this is all from his instructions. He didn't really do much with the interiors of his place. He just showed how to make the walls and make all this, and I'm still in the process of it. So I came through that village first, but I didn't really like it because there's too many hills, or too many levels, where this one's more flat. I was still trying to get way over there, like another 1,500 blocks, but I just kind of took up residence here, and when I had all these villagers doing what I wanted them to do, I went over to that town, and all their villagers, there was 8 of them, and they're all hopping up and down inside their wishing well or whatever it is. So I blocked it off, and then I created because you can't put villagers on leashes, so, and with all the levels, it was going to be too hard to vote and drag them over here one by one. So just out of curiosity, let me think, where am I? Just out of curiosity, I took note of where their well was, and then I tunneled over. I'm fortunate that the village was so close, but I tunneled over. We're almost there. I set up boundary walls, then I took out these 2 blocks, and they all started jumping out, but they're all like congregating right here. I couldn't get any of them to go down the steps, and so for like 10 minutes I'm trying to nudge them, but that wasn't really working. So I went back, I grabbed a bucket, I came back, got a thing of water, and then I think I filled those 2 in, and then with a water bucket I just used water. I got all 8 of them finally down these steps, and then about five blocks at a time I'd put down the water, like right here. Like if they were all like right in here, I'd get behind them, put down the water on this block. It would push them to about here. Then I'd pick up the water and set it back down about here, and I'd push them another 4 or 5 blocks, and I just did that. Let me just put something down so if anything gets in here. And I just pushed all 8 villagers over here, about 4 or 5 blocks at a time. I almost had one drown coming down the steps, but it was actually pretty easy. A little time consuming. I may have spent 45 minutes to an hour, but once I got them over here, you'd get them so far, and then they just turn around and walk on their own for 10 or 20 blocks, and then they'd stop again. So I had all this right here. I'd blocked this off from like here to here, and I had beds set up. Then I eventually made those rooms and tried herding them. I had 2 green coats, and then I came running down the steps one day, and one of them had disappeared, just vanished. And I think it was either, I think he got hit by the lightning. Somehow lightning came through the ground and hit him, and he turned into a witch or something. I don't know. I just came down one day and there was only one. So I've been fairly mindful of that. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know how far down the lightning goes, but every time there's a lightning storm now, I'm like, oh geez, am I gonna lose somebody? Like I said, I really don't want to lose this guy. But now I just keep it blocked off. I had the anvil here just because the first couple times I tried doing the villagers, you know, I'd seen many videos that said, oh, you gotta put a name tag on them. But for the first couple ones, I didn't have the anvil here yet. And I'd seen one other video that said if they pick something up or you put a name tag on, they won't despawn. So while he was still a zombie, I threw in just one single arrow, and he picked it up, and then I ushered him into here and cured him. But then I thought, well, maybe I should get an anvil and do name tags just in case. And I've only done one. The rest I usually, because I keep apples and potions of weakness pretty handy over there. I usually have them cured within 10 minutes of them dropping in here. I just done 2. Oh yeah, so I got 3 down there, I think, and then he was either early this morning, and you guys saw me just do this guy. So if I'm gonna make any changes, I wait till they're lying down on their bed. Like I want to get a post. I run over here, grab a post. So, crap, they're getting up. They just got up. Damn it. Because I'm typically not the fastest at doing stuff. So I'll wait till they go back to bed, and then I'll pull this up and put a post down. Or, because I have that block there, I can do this fast. Alright. What the hell did he just throw at me? This dude keeps throwing stuff at me. That's from my victory thing, I bet. So I like to come in, like I have them, their cell is what, 4 blocks deep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 wide, put a candle in the middle, give them a bed, and then I'll get whatever profession I'm going to give them, I'll put it like right here. You know, I've seen a lot of videos where they're confined to just like 1 block space, they can't move or go to bed or nothing. I know it's just a game, but there. So if I remember correctly, these fence posts are actually 1.5 high. So even if one of those little bastard zombie children came running in here, he can't get in here. If I'm correct. Because of this block here and that there. so nothing can get in here. And it gets me in, unless they're in that back row, I can't reach them. Like right there, I can reach them. So I have room for 2 more. And, you know, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 in the golem. Oh, 5. This is the back side. 6. 7, 8, 9. This one, projectile protection, luck of the sea, 3, power 5. Blast protection 2 and 4. And native anthropods. See, he was a rescued. See the prices. I wonder, these might be, oh wait, this guy. Let's check out his, oh, so here, I have a half slab. So, he can't get out. One of those little bastard zombie children can get in. But if I need to, I can come in farther. Yeah, see, these are his regular prices. Even though he's a rescued zombie villager, I can't get luck of the sea. He charges me 10. I think maybe these are raid prices, because I think he charges me like 20, 22, which is still half of what his regular price is. This doesn't look like it's changed. 25 for power 5. Or wait, maybe his regular price as a rescued zombie villager is like 40, or typically it'd be 64. So, and I think his prices are still locked. I could put 2 more blocks here and take these 2 blocks out, but he usually comes right over. Nope, I can sell them. So go to my chest. Every day. So what did I count out? 9? 9 right there. 9. 10, 11. He's one of the originals. No. And this is another original. That's what, 11, 12. This guy right here is 12. Lure 3, Silk Touch, and Piercing 4, but I don't use crossbows. What was this guy, number 12? 13. Those are empty. That's empty. 13, 14. 15. So you can tell which ones are normal and which ones are rescued. Is that 14 or 15? 15 or 16. This was one of my originals. One of the first 2 librarians. Looting. I just found out this week I haven't done it yet, but I'm pretty sure I can combine two looting books and make one looting 3. I haven't. I that's I think I can do that, but I haven't done it yet. And then this is my very first librarian. Mending, Depth Strider. So the same thing with these. I can combine two of these to make Depth Strider 2, I believe. But you can see here, they're just regular villagers. They weren't zombies. I tried, not with these guys, with a different villager. I tried luring a zombie into a room with a villager in it and getting him infected, which he did, and then I killed the zombie, and then I cured him, but when he came back, it was just regular. No special prices. I was like, damn it. So that's it. I have like, what, 16 villagers. I'm making another, I just got this yesterday. My first beacon. I'm building another gate over here. But I have to literally take this mountain down. And it's been a real pain in the ass so far. My original bases, I had 3 bases, are about 1,500 blocks that way. Half of that travel is by boat, so I made this rail to take me to one of the shores over there before I started building the wall. And there's my sheep farm, which I still don't have a brown sheep. There's my iron farm. I had to go quite a ways to find bees. I had silk touched 2 hives at night. I didn't know until I got back, both were empty. And then I went looking for my first nether fortress, and that's when I actually found a nest with bees in it, so I silk touched it and brought it back. And then I've been making baby bees. So I just come out here, harvest my melons every day, or every other day, because he only buys 12. These pumpkins I was using or growing mostly just for jack-o'-lanterns. I don't have most of them on just because they've already made more than I'll probably ever use. What do I need 4 stacks of pink wool for? But so I've only got this one on, the green, and black, because I think I was selling wool to the guy that buys wool. He is stuck there. He's been there literally for 2 weeks. I was watching Luke the Notables videos, and I'm thinking about building a dog army. That part was so hilarious. I've tried making a... Here's my enchanting room. I was growing these for the dye, got more than I need, so I haven't harvested these. I've got more than that I need currently. I had a cleric in here, and I can't remember what happened to him. I think he just disappeared. I came running in here one day to make potions for something, and he was just gone. So I don't know if he was turned into a witch and despawned, or if he was struck by lightning and killed, or I don't know. I just came in one day and he was gone. Which I was told clerics sell the Ender Eyes or something, and I don't think I ever got him that high. Because I think I was still trying to. I think I was just pawning off my zombie skins to him, and after the first level, he gives you like he gets almost no experience when you sell him zombies skins. So he was kind of useless to me anyway. But you know, eventually he wasn't rescued zombie villager, so his prices kind of sucked too. But oh well. So I just opened the room up a little bit because I had this. I think I had a wall across here, and I had this all blocked off. So I opened it up, and now this is my potion room, and these are the potions I make the most. I haven't had to use the underwater breathing yet, but I don't have a trident either. One day I'm going to go looking for a trident, and I'll probably take 2 or 3 potions with me. Strength, I just made my first strength potion, I think yesterday or the day before, because I also fought my first wither. That was pretty interesting. But I got plenty of nether wart, plenty of eyes, plenty of mushrooms. I made the mushroom farm out there. I also made a blaze spawner, which I only have 4 or 5 right there, but I got a stack of 40 right there, and a stack of 64 and 40. So I have a blaze spawner. I'll show it to you, but it's quite a well, I got nothing better to do. Oh, let me show you the other thing first. So I was just digging. I made that my home, my new home. So I was digging down here just to look for lava, because I made one of those I made one of these upstairs for doing big batches of cobblestone to stone. So then I made this stupid thing, and it's kind of useless, but it's not up very high either. Like, see, it's only up 2 blocks high. I didn't really care how much damage they got from falling in. I just wanted them to fall in here, and I'd come here and whack them, and you know, for XP and loot. I keep taking out of here, so there's not that much right now, but I just wanted this thing to fill up with mobs that I could come. I didn't really care how much fall damage they took, because you see they only fall 2 bricks, 2 blocks. So can't see it, but I can show you from the outside. I added another level to this, about, I don't know, 100 bricks high, 100 blocks high, maybe 80, and still you can see right now nothing's dropping. If you look on my map, nothing's even spawning up there. So I had originally dug down here just to find lava source. So I could grab buckets of lava and throw them in. Throw them in these things. This is this was another one I did higher up. So this one is about 20 blocks high. It does get more. I haven't taken any of these bones out or any of this stuff. I made these because I'd never used TNT before, and getting gunpowder was pretty, you know, not super easy. So I made these hoping, because I saw the video and the dude was like, oh yeah, look, I got 4 stacks of gunpowder in 1 hour. And I'm like, okay, let me try that. And it's, I only get about 20. So I got 20 in this one, 17 in this one, and I come down here maybe 2 or 3 times a day. So this hasn't worked out quite as well as the video I watched, but I don't know, does it have something to do with chunks? Is my setup in between 2 chunks, or does it have to be all in 1 chunk? So there goes guy. I have this area, and this area. See, there's one right there. I have that set up for my slimes, but I really don't use sticky pistons a whole lot. So I've got maybe 4 or 5 stacks of that stuff. Oh, this will be kind of cool. So I don't even know how I got myself over here, but I busted into, you can see by my map, well, that doesn't really show, but this was like the dead end of an abandoned mine. So I set up some chests and just started digging and came into here. This was pretty busy because there were so many different. I came this way and I kept getting attacked by spiders. So I found a spawner and lit it up with candles, and there were the little green poisonous spiders. So I got that all lit up, and then I kept getting attacked by the great big fat brown ones. And I was like, what the hell? 2 spawners. I got that one all lit up, but I was still getting attacked, and I dug through more webbing and found the second one. So what I found interesting is, so I set this whole thing up. Those little green ones, there's a big fat brown one right there. The brown ones get stuck behind the half slabs. So to loot the brown ones, I have to go down into the corners. But if I just stand here, and you can see through on my map, they have rather than coming down the hole, I'll show you over here. Rather than going down the hole, they climb the walls. And see them over there too. And it's mostly the brown ones, but the green ones will start coming up here too. Let me get my once in a while I have to clean. If I spend too much time around here, I have to clean this corner out. But where the hell are the green ones? The green ones are usually running right up here. But now watch this. If I go over here to the back, and I just stand here, when the spiders spawn, they turn around and they're looking right at me, and they float right down the drain. Every once in a while, you'll see one go up the wall. 50% of the time, they fall right back down. But I thought it was kind of funny that when they spawn, they turn around, look at me, and float down the drain backwards. So if I sit here for like 10 minutes, like go make a sandwich or go take a pee, I'll come back and I'll have a couple hundred. Although it doesn't really seem to be. Hold on, let me clean those corners out. Sometimes they'll get caught in there because the spawners weren't on the same level. See there, one went up the wall right there. You'll probably see them fall back down. See now it's working good. So they spawn and they all turn around, look at me as they float right down the drain. And you see this spawner is a little bit higher than this one. And because of the distance, I had to step the floor to get the water to reach all the way down there. So as soon as they spawn, they turn around. And in this corner, they can't really get to me. The light that's coming in over there and the light that's coming in right here, and there's a little bit of light coming in there, doesn't really bother the spawn rate. You can see them dropping every 10-15 seconds. They spawn 3 or 4 at a time, sometimes 1 or 2, but mostly 3 or 4. I had heard in some videos that the spawner works off of how many mobs are in a particular area. But like I said, if I sit here for 10 minutes, I'll have 200 spiders down there. I don't know if it's because that's taken them out of the range. I think, yeah, this one's the green poisonous spiders, and that one's the fat brown ones. About the only way I take damage is when I get a skeleton on the back of a spider spawn, and I'll get hit with arrows. But with my armors, I really don't take that much damage at all. I mean, it's not like if I'm in the kitchen making a sandwich or something, I hear me taking damage. I don't have to trip over myself trying to get back here. Alright, so that was what, like 1 or 2 minutes? I had to start emptying these single chests because they're getting so damn full. I do have a fisherman that buys string, but it's such a horrible, like, he only gives me 1 emerald for like 24 string, so it's like 2 emeralds per stack. I mean, it's not even worth my time. but when I just gotta start getting rid of stuff, like rather than throwing it in lava, I'll take it up there to him. Oops. Alright. So, I'm not even sure I've explored 100% down here. Oh. I did have another one. Here it is. I have another one over here. So you got the two spawners over there. And then another one, poisonous spiders. Again, right here. Again, you can see I'm only 12 blocks high. So this doesn't work the way it's supposed to. I do have another one of these in a different thing. So they spawn, they fall in the water pushes them off the cliff. They can climb back up, but with that step right there, like, they can't go too far. I do have another one of these that's higher. I think they fall 20 blocks or 22 blocks, and they only have like 1 heart left. So this one's only 12 high. So I just come down here, I show my face, and they usually come right down. But this one, it's a little bit slower. They have some pretty good range on them. Like, I can stand back this far, and every once in a while I'll still get bit. Sometimes I wait till there's 3 or 4 of them. I like the sound of them dropping. I see I'm standing back 1 whole block length. They can get their heads in here pretty far. But see, they'll get bunched up there in the corner, and then I just pick them off. I love that sound when they drop. It's kind of funny to me. And then, like you can see all the XP balls over there. And if there's a break in the action, I'll either come over here and pick them up, or I'll just open the door and run in, run out real quick. That's about all I've done with this, where the hell am I? With this spawner. Or with this mine. I have explored a lot of it, but I do think there's some areas I haven't gotten to yet. This mine also has, you can see at the bottom, kind of a, what do you call it, a ravine. So like, you'll be standing there and stuff's dropping on top of you from levels above. Oh, to make my walls I had to go searching for andesite. So there's a lot of open pits. This was all andesite. Usually I just throw andesite in the lava. But there's another lava source down that way. So, I enclosed this because I kept getting pigmen on the other side of my portal in my residence. Uh, I even put an iron door on this, and I still every once in a while find pigmen in here. Um, I came down here yesterday um, because I had found out to make, is it the regeneration potion? You need gas tears, and I didn't even know what gas tears were. So I came down here yesterday. You can see it up there. I was trying to do the thing where you, rather than shoot them down with your arrow, you bounce their fireball back to them with your sword. Oh my god, I really suck at it. But when I first got here, there was an Enderman over there, so I set this up really quick. By the time I got this set up, he was gone, but I figured, hey, maybe I'll see 2 or 3 more, and that was it. I just saw the one, he was gone, and I never really got to use this, but so I went that way first and came to an end. So then I went down. And again, I've only been playing for a couple months. I've seen quite a few YouTube videos, but I'm still kind of finding my way around. This is survival with cheats turned off. I find that when I use cheats, I get bored really quick because everything's just too easy then. So I started getting lava out of here because I was quite surprised how I was running out of lava, or I was, infinite. Lava isn't an infinite supply like water. So I noticed the couple lava pits I have upstairs were draining. So I thought I'd come down here. I mean, it's going to take quite a while to drain this, but you can see even right here, a dry spot is going to develop. I'm just going to have to keep going farther out and farther out to get lava eventually. Now, I had wanted to do, I hadn't found a nether fortress yet. And I searched, you can see all the digging I've done. Like I said, I went straight before I came down. I came down, and I was punching holes everywhere, and I tried going that way, or no, yeah, I tried. So after about 3 or 4 days of looking for another fortress and not even really knowing what I was looking for, I finally used that chunkbase.com or whatever it is, and I was actually sort of close, but I don't know if I would have found it on my own or not. I'd come down here for nether soul sand. I want to make a pigman trap because I know they only give off like 1 ingot, 1 gold ingot per zombie thing, but the XP's got to be pretty good though, right? Like almost as good as that spider farm I have. So I want to set up some kind of zombie farm trap, zombie pigments. So I run over here, and this is where I found my first fortress. And I've been down here enough times that I can run right to the... So I dug this out for not stairs, but supply blocks. You'll see what I did with them here in a minute. Let me get rid of this one. Sweet. I still haven't made anything with those kind of mushrooms yet. I think I go this way. And then I go this way. I go around this thing. Okay. We're getting close. I think I go... Oh! What the hell? Whoops. I'm not using your sword. I had my bow all set up and never got to use it. Now what am I getting hit? Oh. So that was kind of a sneak attack. I was like, what the hell's going on? Alright, so... Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Alright, here we go. Oh, now you got the fire coming in. Is that a gas or those blaze things? Damn, I come right up out of the steps into 4 wither skeletons. That's okay. You can see my armor kept me pretty... Shoot. Alright. Just keep in mind I've only been playing this a couple months. Alright. So, this was just, you know, your hallways, and I flattened it out. Let's go, blockhead. I haven't accidentally hit a pigman yet. So, yesterday, is there 4 more over there? Dang. I haven't connected those 2 yet. So did I get any spells? Well, I don't have any room, even if I did. Stupid eyes. Don't need that. Don't need more dirt. So I noticed, or it might be my imagination. So I'd go over here. Okay, so I'd make whatever was here existing. I'd clear it like this. Then I'd run over here. Check up and down the hallways. Nothing. Alright. You hear a gas, but I don't see anything. You can also hear one of those magma slime things. Now this works well initially. Well, sort of. spend 5 minutes here. This doesn't work as well as it's supposed to. Hover around up there. When I come down, sometimes I want to come over. And sometimes not. Typically, oh, there's that. Ooh. See, now we have skeletons, and I gotta wait for him to get over. I'd never heard that before. Come here, my pretty. I had never heard one scream like that before. Alright, so is that a tear? Nope. That was freaking hilarious. I'd never heard one do that before. Scream like that. So what I found out yesterday, typically, I'd get 4 or 5 regular skeletons spawn. I'd kill them. Then I'd get 2 or 3 or 4 of those blaze things spawn. And when I killed them, then 3 or 4 wither skeletons would spawn. That happened 3 or 4 times when I was trying to get my wither skulls so I could do the wither whatever. I hate these regular zombies. So I know, uh-oh, I know that when you hit a ghast with their own firebomb thing, with a sword rather than a bow, there's a better chance of getting. Holy crap! Which one first? This one. I should bring a cow down here. So yeah, this was just, you know, your typical, just small walkway like that. And then I just started busting up the bricks. Filled all this in. This was another. You see, I'd like to do a whole nother, you know, 10 blocks out. Because I really don't want to fall in lava. Shoot. I hate that those bastards can throw fireballs at you from so far away. Oh, look at. Crap, I got nothing. Fuck it. I haven't spent a whole lot of time down here, and that fucker didn't give me nothing. What a dick. I don't have a whole lot of experience down here. Watch this, he's gonna be right down here. Nope. Typically when I come back in, I'll get one or two that go right down the chute. There comes one. I think the most I've ever had in there at one time is 3. There goes 2. There's 3. I don't think I've ever done one before. as the wood trapdoors don't catch on fire. I've only got... Uh-oh. Taking heat. Oh, there he is. I've only got 2 of the gas tiers, and I think I used one of those in my potions lab already. I did this yesterday. I ran out here. There's nothing out here. I ran down to the end there, and when I was coming back, there's 4 of those wither skeletons just sitting there, standing here waiting for me. I was like, oh damn. So this actually was an outdoor spawn. I had to build that block around it, and I did that by setting the game to what is it, friendly or something like that, so nothing would attack you. Nothing this time. So I built that, and then set it back to normal. Alright, let's get out of here. It's kind of boring. Getting out of here without getting lost is always a challenge. I tried putting torches down, but I had so many torches down at every intersection, I didn't know which way to go. So I started putting carpets down. It's like LA traffic down here. One of my biggest fears is like being in a fight with anything, a wither skeleton, a blaze, or some, and having one of those pigmen come up. You know how they just nudge you a little bit, and if you're like standing kind of too close to an edge, you get a nudge and you go right into the larva. Come on, one at a time. Nothing. Did I get nothing? Nothing. Oh well. So, I like Minecraft. was things that were a little better. Like I wish ingredients had more than one or two uses. Oops. Just can't seem to get when those gas spit their fireball at you. I mean, maybe I reflected 20%, and that might be a liberal estimate. We can see up here the fight I was in yesterday. I finally just walked away because they were blowing everything up around me. I spent a good 10 minutes running around putting the fires out, and then another one would show up and light everything up again. I really wasn't taking that much damage because my armor and enchantments or whatever. So it wasn't like I was afraid of dying. I was just getting frustrated that, oops, the A is putting holes in everything. All these layers were nice and flat, and now they all got holes in them, and which was making it hard to run around. Of course, the pigmen wouldn't help me by putting out any of the fires, but so these areas are still kind of flat. So I don't stream a lot. I don't make a lot of gaming videos. I have no idea how the audio in this is going to come out. If it's crap, I'll try to make it better. If it's not crap, then there's nothing to worry about. No. So I just get all the fires put out, and then another one will show up, light everything back up. I just gotta focus on not getting lost. I would like to build some stairs and try to break through the bedrock. I've only watched one or two videos on how to do it, and you know, I was hoping it was just something like, oh, well, you'll destroy a diamond pickaxe doing it, but you can just pick your way to the top. But see, now I'm getting, oh, okay, here's my candles. But apparently you gotta do some glitchy jump up and down. It looks kind of dumb. I don't know. Do I really? If I got through the ceiling bedrock, I would possibly try to set up either the pigman farm, which I've seen a video on, but that sorta kinda a little bit feels like cheating. My spider spawner was there naturally. You know, you can't pick up spawners and take them with you and put them somewhere else. Those were there when I got there. So breaking the ceiling and setting up a ghast farm or a pigman killing farm would feel a little bit like cheating to me. And that just takes the fun out of it. I mean, it's fun for about 10 minutes. And like my iron farm, I got so much freaking iron now that, you know, for a while, iron was sort of hard to come by. And there's my thing down there, but I can't remember how to get to it. I got stairs around here somewhere. Are these them? I had, this was flowing out, and when I was running around here dodging ghast fireballs, I came real close a couple times because I like try to I'd try to hit a fireball, and he'd shoot another one, and I'd back up and try to hit another one and back up. And I thought, Jesus, I'm gonna back up right into a lava pit. So this was flowing all out around here. I just put some blocks around it. I'd like to be able to do something about that, but good luck, right? There was that one that I closed up. I think another one up there. That silly thing had me running all over. Oh, there he is. I'll try a couple, but I kind of suck at it. And plus, out where he is, you bastard, out where he is, I wouldn't be able to collect the, even if he did drop something. Alright, here we go. Ready? Go! Oh! See, I told you. I just can't seem to judge. See, and then he disappears. Those badasses around here somewhere. So I kinda took a direct hit, right? But all I did was lose 3 turkey bones. So I'd like to make another like platform. Because you know when they die out there, there's no way. How the hell am I gonna get down there? So even if he did drop tears or whatever, I wonder if he's up there. I think did he blow all this up? I can't remember. I don't think I have yet to kill a ghast with its own fireball. I did rebound or reflect quite a few, but they didn't hit them. The ghast that I did kill, I did with my bow. I was just like, you know what, screw this. It's taking too long, and just flung an arrow at it. So I want to try a few more, but I don't want to sit here forever waiting either. Come on, damn it. I don't want it destroying my building either. I taken one shot back here. I had just gotten this corner and a ball came in and hit right there, so I had to fill that in. That's when I went back over here to this area. And then I went up there, and then I went around back there. See if I find them when I'm here and killing them, all his stuff's gonna drop way the hell down there. And right now I don't have a way to get down there without dying. So I want him to come inland a little bit. So you can see all the holes over there. That's one of the other things I plugged up, because I almost stepped in lava. So I threw some blocks around it to keep it a little more contained. You can see all the holes from blasts. And the fires up there I hadn't put out yet. It'd be just my luck. I'd be running across one of those ledges back there. And he'd send a fireball over and send me into the lava. See, I wonder where is the top? Is it like 120? Alright. Put the fires out with my stake. Alright. Oh, so the blue nerd who does the instructional videos for the gatehouse and the walls also Had one for bedrooms. Before I just had like a 3x3 room with a bed in it. And I think I had this block with a flower in the corner. That was it. So I watched this video and then put this up. And then I made my own wall poster. Chick from New York. But I still haven't finished this. I gotta put string across here and then red carpet on top. Let's try that real quick. Let me get some string. I think I only need like 4. Whoops. So now let me get 4 more carpet. Wait, there we are. Don't have any there. Alright. Not sure how. Whoops. Nope. Don't want it up there. How the hell? Can't go on this way, can it? Nope. How did he get it to sit flat? This was it. We'll give it a try. See how it looks. That's how he did it. I think this makes the bed unusable. Nope. Or I'll wait till I try to get up. It's gonna take my hat off. No? Alright. How did I do that? Let's see. I gotta close that door. And string it. Ta-da. Now, what would happen if I took the string away? Alright. So in the video, he had other things over here to make it look like, you know. But for right now, that's good enough for me. Once I get the walls up, I've got that one started. I've got that one over there. The front is probably 80% done. Right there's the mushroom farm. So I'm going to extend the wall. Maybe another 2, or no. That is actually... That's my old side gate. Where is it? I hear it. Oh, it's on the ground. I left a hole under here. So I got those sections stretching out to here. Then I'm going to make a tower. And then bring wall sections down to probably this side of the mountain. Right here. Somehow, as long as I can make the tower at least 4 blocks higher than this point, this tallest point, I'll bring it 4 blocks higher. Which over there, I think that's 22 high. So I'll bring the wall down into here and might push it right up against the mountain, or I'll bring it up a couple blocks from the mountain, and as long as the walls are high enough, like mobs will have access, like kind of like down there, as long as it's at least two to four higher. They can't get over it anyway. And then just dig out the surrounding areas. Spiders can crawl up it, but not that worried about the spiders. What I'm mostly worried about is raids. I don't want raids finding easy access. Oh, look at this murder hole I made for raids. And it's worked out really good. My raids so far have spawned from two places. Up there, they start, well, let me run over here. Raids, the pillagers spawn up there, and they were having a hard time finding a way to get down to me. Like, they'd just be running all around up there. So I made them those stairs. I tried to make it easier for them to get to me. I also made a stairway over there. The only one that had a problem getting down the new stairs was the Ravager. But he eventually made it down after I killed the rest of the party. So I made this murder hole. I have an empty block right over here, so they fall in that hole. I just jump down here, whack them in the ankles. I put down berry bushes from here. The ones that get stuck in the spider web trap, I can pick them off with my arrow. The guys with the hatchets and the crossbows, they run right up here to the corner and fall in. I want to make this one block deeper, so I'll probably fix this. It's 2 blocks now, but I think I want to make it 1 block deeper. So I gave them this. They didn't really need this right here, but they did need this, because that was all, you know. They couldn't just walk off the side of the mountain, so I made them a staircase to try and get down here a little faster. There's the iron farm, which works too well. I've actually had to turn it off 3 times. My supplies were getting a little low, so I turned it back on. But yeah, I put down the berry bushes. The only thing bad about this is when they die in it, if I want the loot, you know, you gotta go out and get kind of close to it. That's why I had more in here, but then it was making it hard for me to get out and, like I said, pick up loot. So I had like 3 or 4 more bushes. I took them out. I even got stuck in the webbing trying to loot a couple, 3 or 4 dead bodies. But yeah, I'll stand right here. They'll come around that corner. When they spawn up here, they run down. And I'll stand over here to draw them into this corner. But another... they also spawn from... let's just go out the gate. They also spawn from over here, it seems like, when I look at them on my map. They're usually usually spawning right around here and they're running down the side. So I'd like to, this is the gatehouse, front, back or back gate or whatever. So I'd like to make wall come all the way out to, I'm gonna bring this one straight. So this only has to come out to maybe about here. Maybe about here. I'll bring that this way. I'll bring that one this way. I don't think I'll bring this over the water. I think I'll end it. I'll only bring it this way, maybe one or two sections, because there's water over there. I don't think, I might not go across that water. I may just start, what would we call that, a tower? I might just start a tower right here. And then, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a tower here, maybe 6, 8 or 10 sections of wall to get us over to here. And then, from right here, just plug into the side. But it means I still might have to clear out all of this. And it might not look like a lot, but damn. Even when I was actually kind of disappointed when I got that thing together. I mean, maybe because it's only one level. I mean, it helped a little bit, but I was expecting it to help like twice as much. Anyways, if anybody wants to see more videos, leave a comment. But right now, I just do them kind of sparingly. As a matter of fact, I think this might be my first. I've done a couple other records, but I haven't posted anything. I'm not even 100% sure this will get posted. But, alright, I'm going to take a little break. Later.